As a category, we probably spend more time in the news category than almost any other category. It is very important to lots of our clients, and then we have clients who very much lean in and want to surround the news. But then we have clients who are a little bit afraid of the category, who are very cautious, especially around political advertising, not wanting to be near political advertising or the front page news of that could have violence, it could have, again, back to the politics, they don't necessarily want their brands associated with it. So we really take the lead from the client in terms of, do they lean in? And if so, what is the type of environment that they want to be in? And if they lean out, that's okay, but what we try to do is find ways to be in subsections of news. For example, if a client was worried about being on the front page of CNN.com, we might instead steer them into CNN Travel if it's a travel advertiser, or CNN Health or CNN Money, Sports, etc. But there are clients who don't want to be on the front page news.
So what about programmatic, and what are the opportunities there? And we hear a lot about sort of negative blacklists, if
Yes.
you will. Tell us about some decisioning and how that goes, and sort of the implications of that.
So for programmatic, in general, there is a very wide site list of news organizations. And in general, what we do is to sort of throw out anything that's far, far right and anything that's far, far left. And we're left with a site list that's very robust, that does run the gamut from, in the middle to the left to the right, but not dramatically. And it's pretty important that our clients look at that list, and we ask our buyers to make sure that they are vetting what we call the white list for news, that they're vetting it with the clients to make sure the clients are on board with the properties that are there. And then there are some clients that might go further and remove some, and there's clients who do lean into some of the extreme political websites because they do want to be there. So our job is not to be the censor, but our job is to present the range to our clients, and then they make the decision in terms of what type of inventory that they want to participate with. Certainly from a reach perspective and from a brand interaction perspective, it is a really important digital category, in fact, for some of our programmatic activity. And especially when you're working with the exchanges, and there's tens of thousands of sites in the exchanges, and when you look at where the true volume is coming from, that would reflect from the top 5%. Within the top 5% really generates most of the impressions, and within that top 5%, we found that up to 40% is actually coming from the news category. So the reach is there, but it's also with programmatic, when we can layer on data, special audiences, deliver in demo, it provides us a lot of opportunity to do so.
How does risk play into decisioning around news investment?
Yeah, so risk is an important part of what we call overall inventory quality. And when we look at the total inventory quality for our clients, we're looking for 4 key things. We want it to be viewable, we want it to be brand safe, and that's using companies such as Moat, Double Verify, IAS, Moat's Grapeshot for the brand safety piece of it, and really look at the inventory and look at the brand safety when we activate. Third would be, is it delivering in demo? And fourth is it fraud-free? And that's still an important consideration, especially as you activate programmatically, just to make sure that it's a very clean environment. In terms of the type of inventory quality, again, like that varies according to what a particular client's, what their do not air list almost is, right, on television. You have some clients who have a very conservative do not air list, and some that pretty much anything goes, and as long as I get people to look at my ads, I'm good. So again, we take their lead, but we do advise our clients to make sure that they're using a brand safety verification tool, that you're checking to make sure that the ads are actually being seen because they deliver, whether it's display, whether it's video, and to make sure that they're working with us on every tool that we can employ to make sure that it is quality inventory.